Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for World of Warcraft's Shadowlands Physical Collector's Edition! Yeah. So, this is the upcoming expansion of World of Warcraft called, well, Shadowlands. And here's the Physical Collector's Edition, which thankfully goes back to a lot of the same old goodies that you get in the Physical Collector's Editions that weren't for Battle for Azeroth. Now, I haven't really done a lot of videos on World of Warcraft because, well, there's more than enough YouTubers out there. So I've been able to state my opinion on BFA, and I hate it. I hate it more than Warlords of Draenor. It feels like Warlords of Draenor do, except without a movie to promote. If people would like me to get into those reasons, I will, but that will be a whole different video. I have basically not played World of Warcraft for the majority of this expansion, and I have been looking forward to this expansion since not the announcement, but announcement of details. One of the biggest things being a lot of abilities are returning, and, well, you're going to have more than a 3-button rotation on a lot of classes. And a few other things, like this seems to be going more towards lore that isn't stupid or crammed. It's exploring the afterlife. Almost the entire expansion, to begin with, takes place in this setting's afterlife, like physical plane. Physical. We are physical, other things aren't. It's weird. But so is the opening cinematic, which I'm still not really a big fan of. But whatever. So, here we go. So, certain things, if I'm correct, that are returning to this that weren't in the previous ones were an art book, for one. While I appreciate the actual novel book / peril books that existed in the previous one, I would have preferred that remaining a separate purchase, and the art books being, like normal, a special purchase for this. Now, as usual, it's got a little thing kind of stuck to the back, thankfully with a little tack gel. So, here's all the stuff that's inside. It's got all the digital stuff that you get for it, which, so far to my knowledge, is all World of Warcraft this time around. Diablo 3 has basically been put to the wayside. In fact, last I remember there was a announcement, it was just the title of an article of saying that the current PTR patch has been put on hold indefinitely. One for Season 22. But, yes. So, the box is also designed differently than usual. It's usually a slide in and out. This is a lift top, which I really like. It almost makes me want to put it on the table. Again, it is designed to look like a large book that is clearly still made of cardboard. So, let's get into this. So, right on the interior, we've got the World of Warcraft logo with a lot of extra design to it. It's really hard to see any of it, like even if I brought it up close, outside of the runes that are always around it. And we have the art book right off the bat, and it's art of World of Warcraft Shadowlands. It's usually art of, I still really don't like the fact that there wasn't an art book in the last one. Big difference this time. The expansion wasn't supposed to come out for another 2.5 weeks from the time of recording this, 3 from the time of its expected arrival, and it got here earlier than that. But the point is, it got here before the original release date. And I say original release date because, for those that don't know, Shadowlands has been delayed. Thankfully, as much as I don't want more of Battle for Azeroth, I am thankful anytime game development gets delayed for any decent reason, even if it's just, let's give our devs a break, which I highly doubt that's what it is. Because if you understand how a lot of devs are treated, oh god. Alright, so, cover is nice and shiny, foil embossed, I think embossed is the right word, for the 4, I forget what they're called, but they're basically going to be factions that we can join and switch between if we really want to with some effort. Thankfully not a lot, but I would have liked to have been a little bit more from what they've announced. And then there's more of the same on the back with the same 4 logos. They are not shiny on the back. Oh no, they are. It's just, this looked really shiny on my camera. This one didn't. And it probably is less shiny, but the World of Warcraft and Blizzard logo. So, again, as I said in the previous videos, I look to these art books for inspiration. I like them as a bookshelf piece, tabletop piece, whatever. Things that can also be just kept around. I rarely go through them, but I appreciate having them. They're still nice to have. Like, oh god, will this one be great great for anything involving, like, well, afterlife motifs. Like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. I don't even know if that's actually going to be a thing in the game, because these are all usually concept art and not things that are finalized for the game. Like, oh, hey, I will definitely be looking at this to reference if I'm ever going to paint Nurgle demons. Because that's what that kind of looks like. It looks like this book is broken up into those 4 different major areas. I don't know if it's broken up into zones. I'm trying to see if there's Maw towards the end. Yes, the Maw, which is the first and last zone of the expansion. I've played the PTR a bit, not too much. And here's the jailer, the big baddie kind of thing that's, or at least led up to being the big baddie, supposedly end of the expansion. They might have meant the end of the major patch. I don't know. And you start in the Maw, but it is also the final zone. Like, leveling-wise, it's the final zone, but story-wise, you start there. Then we've got a mouse pad. This is gorgeous. I still use the Legion one, because they're gorgeous. This is clearly bigger, and I didn't notice that till doing this, but it's still nice to have more mouse pads. Old mouse pads make good large drink coasters or plate coasters, basically, to not stain tables. But also, it's nice to get new mouse pads, and this is just pretty. Alright, then we have what I'm assuming is my World of Warcraft codes. They usually come in envelopes now. They don't even include physical discs as of the last expansion, if not Legion. I kind of opened those at the same time. Yes, so I will not even chance showing that off further, because this is still how I'm getting access to my copy of the game. This. But I will show off the envelope further. So, again, gold embossed. And wonderful in the back. I think this is meant to mimic the letter that Draka is given. I think that's her name. Thrall's mother. That's going to be really fun. Oh, I so look forward to the lore of this. And then we've got pins. Physical pins. One of each of those groups. I don't know which one I'm going to join to begin with. I know you interact with all 4 in the regular leveling process. We've got... So they're double point pins each. So 2 points. We've got Bastion, Maladrax, Enderwall, and Rivendearth. These all have their different purposes. They're all basically different reasons for existing in the afterlife, with a couple other zones, one of which being the expansion hub and the other one being the Maw, all have their purpose. The Maw being basically hell, while Rivendearth, and it's with an E, not an EA, is basically limbo, or basically, this is where you're still redeemable, but you're going to get tortured a lot. This is basically Valhalla. I know Valhalla, I think it's their name, which is the Halls of Glory or something like that, it actually exists in this setting, but this is actual Valhalla kind of thing. Like, this is where warriors go and just fight endlessly. But, yeah, this is where all of the spirits go, so all of the, like, druid spirits. I imagine a lot of druids end up there as well themselves, and this is where you turn into an angel or an actual Valkyrie. Like, you are the one who ferries the dead to these other places. There are some videos for these already to kind of introduce them. It's where we find out where Ulthor, one of our favorite paladins that died long before World of Warcraft, ends up, and where Draka ends up as well. The other two, also where one of our most hated NPCs is, and oh god, this one is just so sad. I really hope he's not dead. Go watch the videos if you want more detail, but whatever. They're also really nice. But regardless, that's everything. It's, as usual, a felt faux interior. It actually seems like it will just come right out, basically. And is a decent tray, actually. Like, spaces for everything. Like, this is just open spaces in the corner, but everything else fits in there just fine. So, no soundtrack, but these days I think they just publicly release that stuff now. And yeah, that's everything this time around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, feel free to share this video. Either way, you'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press that dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as, would you like me to do more with World of Warcraft, or the Warcraft setting in general? It is my third favorite role-playing setting. I do wish it would get new role-playing rules, but oh boy, that was a snafu and a half that I can explain in a whole nother video. Or if you'd like to have me just do more World of Warcraft stuff in general, not just these unboxing videos that I occasionally do for the physical collector's editions and a few plushes, because there's a lot of Murlocs out there. I love baby Murlocs, they're so adorable. If you wanted me to do any videos about stuff like that, or just talk about it, feel free to comment. And if you'd like to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, all three of which I can actually do for World of Warcraft. There's a World of Warcraft board game. Or anything else that you might want to see me do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.